Tonight, brothers and sisters, I want to share with you a profound statement that was made by Maharishi Dayanand Saraswati. And he said, what is crucial in dealing with loss? Listen to this, brothers and sisters. Listen to this. Maharishi Dayanand said, what is crucial in dealing with loss is not to lose the lesson. That makes you a winner in the most profound sense. Brothers and sisters, loss comes in many forms. We all know that. As I said, someone somewhere might have lost a loved one. Someone somewhere might have lost a partner. Someone somewhere might have lost an opportunity. Some might have lost a dream. Some might have lost material possession. Some might have lost a job. Some might have lost a friend. But brothers and sisters, Maharishi Dayanand, in his wisdom, he guides us to look, to try our best, to look beyond the immediate pain. Yes, the Rishi says it's hard to even contemplate looking beyond the pain, because when you are in pain, pain is all you feel. But he tells us the most important aspect of navigating loss is to distill the lesson that's hidden within it. Think about it. Every experience, especially the challenging ones, carries a seed of wisdom. When we face a setback, when we stumble, when we lose something dear, when life is presenting us with a loss, let us look and we can find that life is also presenting us with an opportunity to learn, to grow, to understand ourselves, and to understand the world a little better. For brothers and sisters, all of the things we can possibly lose are of this world. Every single thing that we can possibly lose are the things of this world. Most of them man-made. When you lose life, it's a different matter. But the soul, you lose a body, but the soul floats in the light of God. So, brothers and sisters, to merely endure the pain of loss without seeking its embedded lesson is to undergo the suffering without reaping any benefit. Let me repeat that beautiful thought. To merely endure the pain of a loss without seeking its embedded lesson is to undergo the suffering without reaping any benefit. It is, in a way, to lose twice. None of us like to lose once. How about losing twice? And so our scriptures remind us, brothers and sisters, that when you experience a loss of anything and you do not take the lesson of that loss, then you are losing again. You have lost that thing and you have lost the lesson from that thing. To actively seek out that lesson is to ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can this experience make me stronger, wiser, or more compassionate? That is, that is where the true victory lies. It's not about denying the pain. It is not about pretending that I'm not hurt by whatever loss. My boss fired me. I lost a friend. I lost whatever. It's not about denying the pain of that loss. It's not about denying or pretending that I'm not hurt. Oh, shed my tears. I must vent, cry, let your eye drops flow like a stream. But, brothers and sisters, you see, when we cry, the tears flow outwards. And so, as the tears flow outwards, when we're in pain, when we're experiencing a loss, let us remember those tears that are flowing out are going outward. It's about transforming the pain into power. It's about transforming the pain into power. Let it go. Let the hold that it has on you go so that we can look at the lesson. Transform that pain into power and transform that setback into a stepping stone. And what is a stepping stone for, if not to step up and step forward? Brothers and sisters, learning the lesson from a loss is not a passive act. Sometimes things happen in our life and in our lives, and we feel, you know what, I'm just gonna be sitting still, and whatever happens, let it happen. No, it must not be a passive act. It must be an active choice to rise above this circumstance. Because, brothers and sisters, when we lose a job, when we lose a title, when we lose a loved one, the pain remains with you for the rest of your life, doesn't it? Every time you remember someone, you feel that twinge, that pang. And so this is why the Rishi is telling us, find an experience, find a lesson in that loss, so that every time you remember the pain, you will remember the lesson. Learning that lesson must not be a passive act. It must be an active choice to rise above the circumstance, elevate our understanding, and propel ourselves forward, onwards and upwards with a newfound strength and direction. It is about using the very ground that shook beneath us as a platform for a higher vantage point. Brothers and sisters, everything in this world is interconnected. Everything goes through a cycle. Everything happens for a purpose. Everything is there as a link of a chain connected to something else. And brothers and sisters, let us remember the words of Yudhishthira. When Yudhishthira was asked, what is the most surprising thing in this world? He said, the most surprising thing in this world is every day we see loved ones departing, dying. Every day we look around, somewhere someone is dying. And yet, those of us who are alive think we are here forever. Brothers and sisters, the Vedas remind us in its timeless wisdom. The Rig Veda, in Book 1, Mandal 164, verse 39, speaks to the ultimate reality and the pursuit of the understanding of the deeper meanings of existence itself. And its overarching theme is the quest for knowledge, even when the ground is shaky beneath your feet, even when we have lost something, someone, someplace. You see, brothers and sisters, death is a lesson. When we lose a loved one, when someone dies, we don't have a choice. There is nothing we can do to reverse that. The death of some beloved one, it's permanent, it's gone. No forgiveness, no love, no healing, nothing can turn that back. With death, there is no choice. But brothers and sisters, in our relationships, with our children, with our parents, with our fellow human beings, there is a choice how long we are alive. To make life good, to make it enjoyable, to find lessons for when there is death, there is nothing we can do about it. So one of the lessons we must remember, whatever the circumstance, if there is a loss of job, if some friend stabbed you in the back with their daggers of enmityship, and when a door is slammed in your face, look around, look ahead, and you will see many more doorways beckoning to you. Brothers and sisters, lessons of losses are there for us to pick like fruits from trees. And we must remember the Vedic concept of karma. What we sow, we shall reap. Our actions have consequences. And sometimes a loss can be a direct or indirect consequence of past actions, or sometimes, like with death, simply a part of the natural order of things. The lesson then might be about understanding the law of cause and effect, about taking responsibility for what we can change, what we can impact in our lives, about adapting to that which is inevitable, but changing that which can be changed. Our scriptures in so many ways teaches us, like for example the Brihadaranyaka Upanishad tells us that a person's desire, check book 4, chapter 4, verse 5 of this Upanishad, it tells us how a person's desires shape their actions. Your thoughts shape your actions, and your actions shape your future. When sometimes we say we don't know what the future holds, we need to take a step back and look at how we are living and know that the future is an outcome of how we are living now. This is why our scriptures remind us of karma. This is why our scriptures reminds us another beautiful word is tapas, austerity. I'm not telling you to go sit and meditate for 12 hours a day, but what it says, self-discipline. Build that inner light that purifies and strengthens So, brothers and sisters, facing loss with courage and determination to learn is itself a form of tapasya. It burns away ignorance and forges resilience. My fellow worshippers and devotees, the Katha Upanishad famously uses a metaphor of a chariot. The self is like the master of a chariot, like your car. Who controls your car when you're driving it? You are the master of it. And when we lose the lesson, we're like that driver that failed to learn from a difficult turn in the road, making future navigation dangerous and perilous. You see, when you're driving on the road, you can be charged for all kinds of things. The transgressions we make upon each other, rarely do we see those repercussions immediately. And this is why we must remember this aspect of karma. What you sow, you shall reap. Learn from the lessons. Someone has bad-mouthed me today. What can I learn from that? Maybe the lesson is to stay away from that person. Maybe the other lesson is to send some prayer to that person. But the lesson to learn is not to respond to hate with hate. If someone hates me and I hate them back, where does that hate reside? In me. You have to have hate within you to hate someone. And so this is why your scriptures tell us, be calm. When someone throws shades of hate upon you, do not let that occupy your heart, for you are Amritasya Putraha. You are a child of the most magnificent, all-pervading, ever-present, eternal God. And let your heart not be filled with hate. Learn from the hater how not to be. Friends, fellow worshippers, fellow devotees, as we step forward every day in our lives, let us continue to be mindful of where we are placing our focus. Brothers and sisters, loss by its very nature is already past. Anything that you have lost, it's already gone. Loss exists in the past. And while we honor and cherish its lessons, we must not allow ourselves to fetch that loss indefinitely into the future. Instead, to relieve the pain, to let that shadow that darkened our existence, to let that diminish. Let us take the potential, the lesson, and take that forward. The Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, they speak of yoga's chitta vritti nirodha, calming the fluctuations of the mind. So my fellow worshippers and devotees, we all go through loss. We all feel this anger at injustices. And as I said earlier, let your tears flow when they have to. But don't let the loss create such a stamp in your heart that your tomorrows are going to be scarred permanently. No. You see, brothers and sisters, tomorrow is yet to come. And when we dwell excessively on the past, a mental whirl keeps us tied and tethered to that loss, to that sorrow, and it prevents us from engaging with the present and building a brighter future. So, my fellow worshipers and devotees, when loss visits your life, when a hater comes knocking on your door, when the devil walks across your pathway, when evil promises to knock you over, allow yourself some moment of reprieve, maybe some moments to grieve, to feel. But then, with courage, with clarity, with blessing, knowing that you are a child of an awesome God, rise up and be the awesome person that you are and ask yourself, what is the lesson here? Is it a lesson in patience? Is it a lesson in detachment? Is it a lesson in forgiveness? Do I have to forgive someone? Should I look at forgiving myself? Is it a lesson in strength that you did not know you possessed? Is it a lesson about what truly matters in life? And when you find that lesson, embrace it, internalize it, let it shape you, use it as fuel to step up and step forward. For in so doing, you transform your loss into a gain of immeasurable value. You become not a victim of circumstances, but a student of life, actively shaping your journey. The loss of yesteryears, the hates of yesteryears, the pains of yesteryears are not going to spoil my next decade ahead. Brothers and sisters, become a student of life, actively shaping your journey. And in the grand school of existence, the diligent student who learns from experience, who uses every challenge to advance, is, as Maharishi Dayanand Saraswati so beautifully stated, a winner in the most profound sense. Let us strive to be such winners. Cry when you have to. That's why we have each other. Lean on shoulders and cry. But pick yourself up and become the victorious learner, ever growing, ever evolving, ever stepping up from the setbacks, stepping forward into our potential, guided by wisdom, ancient and new, and fully embracing the power of the present. May God bless you all. May God bless all of us, brothers and sisters, that every event in our lives, we can find a way to get the lesson from that event, get the lesson from that loss, get the lesson from that experience to make our futures a better one. And may in our future, our faith in God continue to build. Step up, step forth. Your life is yours. Go forth, my brothers and sisters, and I pray that may God bless you and your entire family.
This is a presentation of the Temple of Light and the Mahadeo Foundation. For more content, visit the Mahadeo.Foundation website.